Hi, this is Professor Severson, and I just want to go over your Dropbox assignment this week. If you are an online student, you also have 2 discussion questions, so plan your time well. But this is your Dropbox assignment, and it's called A Class Divided, and it involves watching a 47-minute video. This is the link to it, or you can copy and paste this into your browser. If you somehow arrive at the documentary called A Class Divided through another means, make sure that you have the correct full-length version, and it should be approximately 47 minutes long. So I'm just going to go over the questions to help make sure you understand them. And of course, as always, if you have any questions, email me. Your responses for each question need to be 100 words. It requires some thought, and you will use your critical thinking skills. Read the chapter first and find the questions that you would use to include material from the chapter about discrimination and other relevant topics. You need to include APA formatted in-text citations and the full textbook reference for any of the questions where you use the material. There are 6 questions, and make sure you're aware of that because the last one is on a separate page. So for the first one, you're just going to write 1 or 2 paragraphs summarizing the video. It is not the place to put what you thought about the video. That is actually in question 6. So just summarize all the parts of it. There were some activities done in a prison setting in addition to a classroom setting, as well as a reunion. So make sure that you cover all of that. For number 2, simply answer, did any part of the film surprise you? Do you think anyone of a different race, ethnicity, or religion would also find that to be surprising? And explain. Again, 100-word minimum for each response. Number 3, do you think similar exercises could be done today in our classrooms? Why or why not? Number 4 and 5 are where students typically lose some points. Notice the children's body language. Give me specific examples of what you saw. So rather than say they looked sad, describe the body language. For example, were their shoulders slumped? Were they laying on the desk? And then the second part of the question is, what did that indicate about the impact of discrimination? Number 5, how did the negative and positive labels placed on the group become self-fulfilling prophecies? Your chapter talks about self-fulfilling prophecies, but basically it's when a person holds a belief or is told something many times, they sort of make it come true. So give the specific example from the video, and the answer absolutely involves test scores. And then the second part of the question is, can you think of any other examples in our society where this plays out? And then the final question is, what were your overall impressions of the documentary? This is where you simply share your opinion on it. Make sure it's in an acceptable form when you put it in the Dropbox, and always check your email to see if you have a receipt for the Dropbox submission.